There's not an ounce of condemnation in our voice and in our hearts, but we're saying, stop doing what's destroying your life and destroying those around you. Don't do it anymore. Come on, we've got a solution for you. That you've got to have a solution for someone. Just to tell them not to do it is not the way to come out. And Yeshua said, I have the light, I have the power, I have the righteousness, I have the Spirit, I have the way to give you the positive energy, as our young people say, to get out of this situation. And then he said to the religious people, he said, why are you just condemning people all the time? Why do you want to throw stones? Okay, our people don't throw stones physically. Not yet. It may happen. So are you just condemning people all the time? They're no good, they're no good, they're no good. Is that just our religious leaders? No, is it? We all got that little guy with the stone on the inside. When you're looking around everybody else, do you ever feel that tendency? You know what it's... It's not just in me, is it? No, it's it's that little guy in there that's got the stone that's looking at everyone around you. He's no good, he's no good, I'm better than everybody else. I'm righteous, everybody else is wrong. No, that's just, you think that's faith? That's just complaining, that's just condemnation. Hey guys, cut it out. Cut it out right now in your life. Got any husbands and wives turn to one another and say, no. It's just not everybody. You know, it's easy to see that somebody else is wrong. In our family, I'm always wrong, but that's a different family. But we can't just, there's something in us as believers. Listen, we have to watch out for that. This is what this example of the religious people, well, we're religious too in that sense. It's almost like it's a little embarrassing, isn't it? But the more we're believers, I'm so mature in the faith. I've been walking with the Lord for so long. I know all of the Bible verses that I know what's wrong with everybody. And you just live in this world. It's all negative, you know. It's just they're no good, and they're no good. And she says, yeah, what about you? You know, maybe instead of looking at what's wrong with everybody else, we need to say, hey, what do I need to change? You know, and put the stone down. Drop the stone, folks. Drop the stone and say what we have to have personal righteousness. And this is where we're stuck. Now here, I want to bring it to an end here. And this is what we want to say to our people. Let me just summarize that and then we'll conclude it. 2 more minutes here. The gospel of righteousness, first of all, is equal to men and women. No difference. We don't condemn women and let the men go free. Come on. We don't condemn people. We love people. We're giving them grace. But we don't condone sin. We don't say it's okay. We've got to say sin is wrong. And it's also not self-righteousness. Self-righteousness is just as much as sin as sexual immorality. We got to cut that out. We don't condone sin. We don't condemn people. And we don't walk in self-righteousness. But we have to have personal change right now. Personal change. And that change only comes through Yeshua. And we walk in that place of the balance of grace and judgment. We walk in that place of perfect righteousness. And Yeshua is the only solution. He is the light. And this is what we want to say in your life, in your nation, in our people. There's only one way out of this. We're stuck politically. We're stuck religiously. It's not going to work. And the whole world is that way. Look at what's going on in Hong Kong. Look at what's going on in Iran. Look at what's going on in Europe. Look what's going on in America, in Britain. We're stuck between. We got the beast on one side and the harlot on the other side. We got violence on one side that wants to kill people, and we want to get sexual perversion on the other side. It's not going to work, folks. But we have to have the example of love and light and purity, and that only comes through Yeshua. And I want to pray this for you. And I also want you to pray this for our nation. Because our nation, with so much zeal, our nation is so zealous, but we're just crashing into one another. And the answer for our people, like it is for every people, is Yeshua said, I'm the light. I'm the way out of this. The way out of religious condemnation on the one side, and the way out of sexual perversion on the other side, and the way out of social corruption. You've got to have your heart changed. Any political system won't work if the people's hearts are corrupt. And any political system will work if people's hearts are right. And any way it'll work out, in any business, in any religious group, if people's hearts are right, it'll work out. And there's only one person that can change our hearts, and it's Yeshua.